Mystique was knocked to the ground by Magneto. Beast stepped in again just in time to stop him. She quickly changed form and disappeared into the crowd. This was the first time the power of mutants had been exposed to the public. In response, the president immediately approved Dr. Trask's Sentinel program. Later, Magneto hijacked a high-speed train carrying the Sentinels. He bent the metal tracks and fused them into the Sentinels' bodies. Meanwhile, Professor X used Cerebro to track Mystique. He finally located her at an airport gate. But even then, she refused to listen and was determined to go through with the assassination. On the day of the Sentinel showcase, searching everywhere for signs of Mystique. At the same time, Magneto flew into the center of a stadium. Using his immense powers, he ripped the entire structure out of the ground. He then controlled the Sentinels, launching a full-scale attack on the crowd. In the chaos, the president and his team rushed to an underground bunker. By then, the White House was completely surrounded by the floating stadium, and the Sentinels hovered overhead, ready to strike at any moment. As Magneto began losing control, Wolverine stepped in to stop him, but was impaled by metal rods and thrown into a distant lake. Next, Magneto tore open the bunker with his bare hands, ripped apart the steel doors, and accused humanity of the many crimes they had committed against mutants. Just then, the president fired a shot, hitting Magneto right in the neck. But it turned out it wasn't Magneto at all. It was Mystique in disguise. Professor X arrived in time and took control of her mind, revealing how their actions would impact the future. Eventually, Mystique was moved by his words and lowered her weapon. At that moment, the professor and others from the future vanished, showing that their timeline had changed. Still, Magneto refused to give up his beliefs, and the group went their separate ways. Suddenly, Wolverine woke up, finding himself back at Xavier's school for gifted youngsters. To his shock, all his fallen friends were alive again. Although history had changed, the conflict between humans and mutants wasn't over. Greater dangers might still lie ahead.